Does anybody else feel like ever since 2020 and the pandemic happened, we've kind of hit like an event horizon, like a point of no return? Because the way that shit is playing out in the big 2026 is ridiculous, bro. I feel like ever since we had that pandemic, that worldwide epidemic, shit has not been the same. Like that was the thing that fundamentally changed history. I believe these things happen every once in a while too, maybe every 20 or 30 years, right? We have some sort of epidemic that changes our lives fundamentally and we never go back. And I've just been hearing the sentiment of other people in real life and online, especially online, because now most people exist online. Like the stuff that I do here, it exists online. So you get to talking with people, you get to talking and having these conversations. And then you realize like, yo, shit is really different. Like we are not the same. Socially, we are not the same. Economically, we are not the same. We're going through events in this world in which we're warring with other countries, where the sentiment, now everybody's picking a side. Now everybody hates you like everybody, especially in America. We all hate each other. It's crazy. Like the sort of stuff that's happening in today's day and age is not normal. We shouldn't be living life like this. I work at a job, literally putting up stock like this, a regular retail job. And there's people that look like they're damn near pushing 80 working. And it's like, what are we doing? Why do they need to be working? At this point, they should be retired and enjoying their life. And meanwhile, I'm finding myself in the same predicament, working these long ass hours for basically something that's not worth the sort of compensation I believe I'm supposed to be getting. Now you look at people that's way older than me and they're still doing the same thing. I mean, what is this life about anymore? Especially in the US, what is this life about? Is our like destiny really just to work and then to just pass away and to just die? Like, I don't believe that. And it's like, it's wild because other people will ridicule you for having that take and say, it's supposed to be like this, like you're supposed to do that. And I don't believe anything that we're going through right now is supposed to be like that. The stuff that we're experiencing in 2026 is by no means normal. We have an AI crisis in which some people who already were struggling now can't even get fucking water. Like, why are we going through these things as a society? Why are these things happening? It doesn't make any sense. Today's day and age is fucked up. Socially, we're fucked up. Economically, we're fucked up. Politically, we're fucked up. Nobody's really enjoying life right now unless you really established yourself a couple years ago, unless you really got it like that. And it's crazy because that's exactly what society wants you to be right now. You look online, everybody's saying, go do this, go be a guru, go sell a course, go. All of these things are so fucked up because that is not the reality for most people. Some people don't even know that you can make money online. Some people don't even have the resources to start their own business because we're doing shit like this. And that's the sort of like conclusion I came to myself with, about this life right now too. I can't continue trading my time for money because this life is getting worse. Even within other markets like video games and entertainment, people are becoming so just desensitized to creative forms and art because everything is just oversaturated and terrible. As life started to get worse, more and more people found that out, but then they oversaturated the market, all creative markets, with the same thing. Now everything is bleak. Now everything is terrible. Now, I don't believe everything will stay like that for a while, but as of right now, we're in a time in which shit just ain't going well. We're all going through it. With these videos, I try to emphasize to people, like, it's time to do what you want now. This world is not getting better. And if you don't establish yourself with something, whether that's a good job that you legitimately enjoy, some sort of online presence, some sort of business at least, you're gonna be stuck doing this. It's like working all these hours, even a 9 to 5 is like working 40 hours. I'm gonna be taking a step back from that because I don't need to do that. Luckily for me, I've kept my expenses relatively low, but now my life sucks, like if your life is still just bleak and you're doing the same thing every single day, even though my routine is pretty clean, like go to work 11:30 to 7:30 a.m., then you go to the gym, go home, work on some videos, go to sleep around 2 or 3, like that's clean, but I think what my job doesn't understand is not everybody wants to do that. And when you work with other people that sort of do that, you really realize the sort of condition that we're in, right? The system doesn't want you to sort of realize that these things are happening. They just want you to get you hip to it. And they want to desensitize you over time, so you just accept it as law, and it is accepted as basically normal. And even just that phrase, the system or society or the simulation, like those phrases don't even really mean that much to me either. Like they don't really make that much sense, because it's like it just comes back down to the idea of people and other human beings putting others through a set of circumstances that further perpetuates the human condition, right? It's really not the system, because the universal laws always are going to be like, yeah, there's always going to be good and bad, but it's still people that are putting us through that. It's still the corporations. It's still your job that's telling you need to work all these days and doesn't want to give you a little bit of time or a little bit of better compensation so you could actually pay for stuff, you know? I've come across so many people that said they can't even pay for their rent. People that are back paid on rent, that food prices going up, all this stuff happening in different countries with oil, like the shit that's happening right now is terrible. And no matter how hard you try to explain to some people, they just won't get it. They're still stuck in their ways, their older ways of thinking. It's like for the newer generation, like Gen Z, it's like we think differently, but we're getting ridiculed for thinking differently. And COVID, the pandemic, that was the thing that sort of made the older way of life that we used to have, in which we were going out. Like before the pandemic, man, I was having the best time of my life. I was in college, chilling. You know, it was St. Patty's Day. I might have had a little bit of substances, if you know what I mean. And it was great. And then you just get that message like, oh shit, you know, all of the schools are shutting down. But it's only going to be for a couple of days, right? That's what they sold it as. It's only going to be for a couple of days. So there wasn't mass hysteria. And all of a sudden, a year later, everybody's still taking classes online. Like before that event, before the pandemic, life was fucking great. Not a care in the world. And that's the shit that woke everybody up. Like our way of life, it made all of us understand and realize that our way of life was very fragile. And like we got it. We got the idea life. Like we got the idea. Like I would really love for things to turn back to normal now, you know? I would love for gas prices to go back down. I would love for people to be able to pay for their rent and their food and take care of their loved ones. I would love for us socially to love each other and there not be so many gender wars and race wars and political factions warring against each other all the time. I would love for that to happen, like pretty please, because the way that shit is going on right now, like I feel like we're gearing up for something and it's not going to be good. I always tell people things always get worse before they get better. It's just so weird to think like we all walk past each other every single day and we know we're not good, but we don't say anything. We kind of just are worrying about ourselves. This entire world is just a PvP landscape, and we're kind of just all going against each other. Right? Not necessarily looking out for others, but just saying, fuck it, we're already in this arena. Might as well just, fight. And that's just the wrong sort of mindset to have. We still need to be checking up on people, right? The world is a very bad place right now. Just even online, a lot of people are just so much more okay with what they say. They're just so much more evil, and the things that people are willing to say to others that are still going through the same thing that we're going through, that you and me are going through, it's like they're still willing to be so mean and evil. It's like that's the world, that's the reality that we're living in, unfortunately. As the world gets worse, a lot more people are gonna get worse, they're gonna get more desperate. It's crazy out here. Like, I'm gonna say this, like it's the best time to be emphasizing protecting your energy and protecting your assets, who you are as a person, because in a world like this, it is so easy to lose yourself. You don't want to lose yourself in a world like this. This is the prime time for you to become the best version of yourself. Because even me during the pandemic, I've really started to work on myself. That's when I really started to first go to the gym. It wasn't easy, but I still had to figure out how to go through life. And I found out that social media could be an outlet, especially with things like TikTok and YouTube. That's when I really started my YouTube and my TikTok journey, for those that know or don't know. So I do believe in times like this, we can still find some sort of value and become better people, because that's what I think life ultimately stems down to. Like, are you willing to still fight for who you want to be and what you want at the end of the day? Are you willing to still do good, even in a world that just keeps on shooting you down and telling you that you ain't worth shit? Are you willing to actually put in the work and the time to make your life better when life constantly tells you that this is it? That's what it's about. Because the world will always be a bad place, unfortunately. I hate to like break it to you guys, but it'll always be a bad place, because inherently that's what the world is comprised of. A lot of bad things, a lot of bad people, a lot of bad circumstances. We're all gonna have to figure out how to navigate this life. Especially if you're living in the US, man. I can't emphasize that enough. Shit that's going on here is like, we're all living, it's so crazy because we all live on the same earth. But you know, a place like China or a place like, I don't know, New England, compared to the US is way different. It just seems like whatever's happening in this country right now is just not good. A lot of people have different takes, different mindsets. Watch so many videos that are even perpetuating this idea too. So even social media is starting to perpetuate this idea. Maybe even this video isn't doing good, but you know, I do feel, you know, that it's good to talk about these things, because these things are happening in real time. You know, these things are still happening. They're happening every single day, and it won't stop necessarily until we, you know, not do something about it. But I also think that ultimately it really just comes down to what's going on in your head, your own personal reality. I do think that no matter what's happening in the world, you still got to put on for you before you help other people. You don't necessarily need to let everything get to your head. It's good to recognize these things, right? With videos like this, it's good to listen and understand, ascertain what's going on in the larger market, in the world, right? But also recognizing what you want in this time is pivotal. It'll be pivotal to your development and your life and the life of the people you bring into this life. That's what I have to come to understand. Just because other people are doing certain things, have a specific lifestyle, doesn't mean I need to adopt that same sort of lifestyle. I see where the world is going. I don't necessarily want to be a part of the greater class of people that are going to be left behind when all this new technology and this new sort of order takes place. I want to make sure that, you know, my family's good, you know, the people that helped me along is good, and that if I had resources to do good to a random person, I could do it. I think those are going to be the people that stand out within the society at the end, because they decided to take action. But not taking action is very dangerous right now. Taking action will ensure your future, but not taking action could destroy it. It just seems as if whatever we're going through right now is not gonna pass anytime soon. And I like to rant about videos about topics like this, because, you know, I'm experiencing it. I'm a regular dude trying to figure it all out, working a retail job. You know, it's weird. We're living in weird times. I'm trying to emphasize to you guys to go after what you guys want. And keep a good head on your shoulders, man. Because it's easy to lose yourself in a time like this, in a landscape like this. Anyway, love you guys. It's your boy Draco. Let me know what you guys, you know, think. Because a lot of y'all watch these videos and y'all don't comment. I want to have these conversations in the comment section, because I believe this is at least how we can push ourselves a little bit farther in this discussion, and maybe make some change on a smaller level, on a microscopic level that can then be turned into a macro level. So let me know what you guys think. It is your boy Draco. I love you. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Peace.